right, yes, you are there. Sorry about that. The power went off a couple of times. And, well, I swear blind it's one of these people here blowing a little too hard when they were rehearsing. But here we are. Welcome to Carols in the Square 2019. Here we are in December in Shropshire. You might know what the weather's going to do. I threatened already today we're going to record this in July next year and pretend it's Christmas. Yes. And Helen, our town clerk in Shrewsbury, just said to me, we could have fake snow. Yeah. Oh yes we could. Don't say no. Oh yes we could. Do you remember, for those of you who've been here many, many years, do you remember what time when we used to have the snow? Yeah. Can't afford it now, it's too expensive. But never mind, we just pray for it. It's like snowy weather, don't we? Look, you see, look at this, wrapped up nice and warm against the weather, look. In fact, that's the way to travel, that is. In Mum's arms, wrapped up really nice and warm. Little in there, fantastic. All right. Thank you for coming. We have a little bit of time before we start at 6 o'clock, and let's just, how bad is it out here? Still going, isn't it? Never mind. But thank you for coming. I usually do this, and I'll perhaps do it a little bit closer to the time when we get to nearer to 6 o'clock, but shout yay if you've been to Carols in the Square before. Yay! Okay. Shout yay if you haven't been to Carols in the Square before. Yay! You see, there's always a few new ones. It's good. There are always a few new ones. Now then, would you give a nice big cheer, after 3 please, for our Shrewsbury Bass Brand. 1, 2, 3! Rain, snow or blow. Steve here has even not layered up. His wife threatened him that he ought to go in a big coat, and he said, no, it's a special occasion. So there we are. Well done. Now I'd like to introduce you to a few friends of mine from the pantomime who are going to play the little game that we play each year. Some of them are unsuspecting. They have no idea what's coming their way. Others, they've been here before and they've played the game before. And we're going to do 12 Days of Christmas with our friends from the Panto here as they come on stage, and I will introduce them to you. And you can help them out, perhaps. Excuse my back for a second. You can help them out with 12 Days of Christmas for those who may not know. I happen to have taken the precaution of getting all the words for them. Where are they? You're not usually this late on stage for pantomime, Harry. Come on, this is Harry Winchester. Give Harry a big round of applause, he's Aladdin. Come on, there we go. You stand over there, Harry, well done. Victoria McKay has been, for quite a few years at pantomime, my pantomime daughter. And she is Princess Jasmine this year, well done. Gemma Hutchison, Gemma's been here before. She knows what's coming, don't you, Gem? Well done. Now then, Kate Mallion. Kate is our spirit in the pantomime, and she has no idea what's coming next, which is very good. Paddy Horning is one of our wonderful dancers here. Paddy is here from all the way from Bonnie, Scotland. Thank you very much. Emily Colfer. Emily's been here before, so Emily knows what's coming. George Metcalf. George has been here before. He knows what's coming. Talia's not been here before. Talia Burt. Talia, give her a nice big cheer. He's here all the way from South Africa. Well done. Gabriel Hitchcliffe. Gabriel's here before, one of our dancers. Declan Moran. Declan is PC Pongo. Simon is our musical director, Simon Hansen. And a big cheer for our director and our dame in Shropshire for the past, is it 10 years now, Brad? 9 years. Brad Fitt, give him a nice big round of applause, come on. Do you know, by the way, you featured on Have I Got News For You? You know, the Brad Fitt, and then they had the big banner by the castle that said, pantomime in Shropshire this year with Brad Pitt. And they put it up there, and they didn't even realise when they put it up. But there we are. Right, now then, I don't know whether you've positioned yourselves purposely in that order, ladies and gentlemen. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, Dave Bibby! Dave Bibby. Dave is down here, hiding his light under a bushel, which is very unlike him. He is wishy-washy in pantomime. You want to come and join him, or you want to stay and watch? You can come and help him out. Right. Would you take a copy of this, please, and then pass a copy on to the next one, pass them on to the next ones as we go along. There are 12 of you. Dave can join one of you and help out. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you 5? Are you number 5, Talia? Oh, how wonderful. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good. Talia, do me a little favour. Before we go any further, you step down here for me for a second. Just down here, in the rain, just for a second. That camera there, that is a live link around the world on carolsinthesquare.com. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, your gran is watching and listening in South Africa.
Hello, Gran. I'm sending all my love. Merry Christmas. I wish I could be with you.
What's the weather like in South Africa?
It's really hot. It's not raining.
It's hot, not raining. All right. So, what's your gran's name?
June.
June. Hi, June.
Hi, June.
Would you like to say Merry Christmas, June? Merry Christmas, June. See what I mean? Hey, there we go. You get back up there. Right. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, you've come this side. Have you come to help Brad out? Have you?
Yeah, he needs
help. He needs help. Oh, we know that. Tell me about it. All right. You're going to help him out, aren't you? With the first one each time. You know, partridge in a pear tree. All right? That's the last. You know. Are you ready then? Would you like to start us off, Mr. Fit? On the first day of Christmas, and away we go. We'll see how we do. They'll do the first line for you, won't you? After 3, on the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me, and then we'll carry on. Okay? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. And the next. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Talia's getting worried. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Very good. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. It's a big one. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. 6, there we go. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Give a bit more help, come on. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Number 8. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 eggs a milking, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. And the next one. Day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 eggs a milking, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a What you probably don't notice further back is she's a vicar. And what we've done over many, many years here, we've not done the preachy bit. You know, all we've done is sing carols, etc. But Carol, I know... Carol, I know wants to give you a little bit of a special message that's happening around the place.
Yep, this Christmas, all the churches are open and welcoming and ready to invite you to a whole host of services. There's Christingles and carols, there are crib services, there's all sorts going on. And they want to welcome you. So if you're near a church or passing a church, please do call in. I'm here on behalf of all the churches in Shrewsbury to say you are very welcome. Come along and really get into the spirit of Christmas.
Thank you very much. Give her a nice big round of applause. Thank you, Carol. Right, what we're going to do now, because it is live on the radio, we've got to get all the microphones balanced and everything else, right? And we played a few things on BBC Radio Shropshire this morning. We played some of last year, and we could hear you singing, which is good. But what I'd like you to do is perhaps sing a little bit louder. We got microphones placed all over the place so they can pick you up. All right. So we're going to get the band. What are you going to do first? You're going to play something. Jingle bells. Oh, jingle bells, of course. And you can join them with jingle bells as a bit of a sound check for our boys in the van down here, yeah? Okay. So when you like, Steve, take it away, and they'll is it a line in first each time, isn't it? A line in first, and then we start. Right. Okay. When you like, Steve, and join in with this, guys, will you? Okay. Here we go. Really, aren't you? Hey, look who's arrived! Looking like Nanook of the North, Claire Ashford. Did you get stuck in traffic, love?
Yes, I got stuck in traffic.
Was it apocalyptic?
It was apocalyptic, yes.
You can say it now.
I managed to say it. It's a Christmas miracle.
She said to me this morning, we started the show this morning, she said, I did your Saturday programme, and she said, I tried to say the word apocalyptic. I said, what are you talking about? Apocalyptic.
I'm just here for your entertainment, aren't
I? You wrote that in an introduction on Saturday morning.
I know I did.
You didn't need to do it, did you?
They don't know what we're talking about.
See? She said apocalyptic. She couldn't say it.
Evening, everybody. Are we all ready and rearing and got good voice? Apocalyptic. No, we don't want to be apocalyptic.
Right, would you welcome our choir on stage, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've got the Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir. They are sheltering out of the rain, but they won't be in a minute because they're out here, out the front. So here they are, look. Come on, fellas, here we go. We're just shifting some railings. I'm so sorry they're out the front here. The band are all right. You've got to keep the instruments dry, you see. Hello, back to normal, he says. He's what, back to normal? Yeah, we are back to normal. Here we are. Hello, gents. Come on. Will you give them a nice big round of applause? Come on, let's hear it. Thank you very much. Jolly good. Some have come prepared with brollies. Well done, gentlemen. That's the way. Christmas hats, the order of the day as well for some. That's good. And they join us, you know, every year, rain, snow or blow again, so it's lovely to see you fellas. Thank you very much. Once again, we've got a lot more people here now than we had earlier on. With a big hey! Those who have not been to Carols in the Square before. Outnumbered by another big hey for those who have been to Carols in the Square before. Thank you very much. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. If you're going to text anybody briefly right now to tell them the link, it's carolsinthesquare.com. carolsinthesquare.com. And it's a live video link from here, right around the world on that link, carolsinthesquare.com. Right. Can we do something now, I wonder, where we can get our choir joining in as well? Can we do a carol? Let's pick a carol. Hark the Herald. If you've got your carol sheets, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you can pick Hark the Herald Angels Sing, which is the first one, number 1, and we can hear the choir, we can hear you, and we can hear the band as well. So, Steve, when you like, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was good. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Thank you. Very nice. Hiding under our little tent here. Oh, I see. All right. His fish and chips are going cold. Right, hiding under our little tent here, because we must not get the chain wet, is the mayor of Shrewsbury, Phil Gilliman. I've known Phil for many years, and his lady wife are here as well. Just come out and say hello, Phil, and then we'll let you get back in the shelter. Under the shelter. I didn't mean in the shelter. You know what I mean, don't you, really? Just step up here. Step up here. We should have got you involved with 12 Days of Christmas, shouldn't we? Now, that would have been fun, wouldn't it?
I'll tell you what, Eric, I absolutely love Christmas. It's a shame about the weather, but I absolutely love Christmas.
I know, we need to emigrate to South Africa. It's very hot in South Africa by the sounds of it. Good. You've been here before to Carols in the Square. You know it well?
Yeah, many times, yeah.
Are you in good voice?
Pass.
He wonders what I'm going to line you up for. I'm not lining you up for anything. I'm not at all. I'm not going to line you up to sing a solo. Don't worry about it. I might line you up with your wife to sing a solo, but never mind. Scared you will be, yeah. Look at this lot. This is wonderful, isn't it? We've got a bit of a night, but look at this lot. They brought their brollies and they're just going to have a good time.
Yeah, well done, everybody. Yeah. Has everyone watched all their favourite Christmas films yet? That's what I want to know. Yeah. I love Buddy. I love Elf.
Elf.
Yeah, I love Elf.
And anything about the Beatles? Anything about the Beatles, didn't you? Yeah.
Beatles fanatic.
Beatles fanatic. Give Phil and his lovely wife a big round of applause, and they're going to help us here with Carols in the Square. Thank you very much, guys. Go back into the shelter and shelter yourselves. Right, how are we doing? We've got about 3 minutes to the news at 6 o'clock, and then we're going to do the news and the travel news, and then it's your turn. It is your turn to shine, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Your turn to sing your hearts out so that people around the world know that despite the rotten weather we've got, Shrewsbury is a wonderful place at Christmas, and it really is rather beautiful, don't you think? This is lovely in the square this year again. The the large display outside Woodings there, the beautiful windows there above Ask, and all these lovely bows on the side of Princess House. It's fantastic, really good. Can we do another one? Can we do carol number 2, just to get you in fine form? What's number 2? It came upon the midnight clear. So if you do one line in again, and then sing your hearts out, for it came upon the midnight clear. Don't worry, I'm not far away. I'm just getting a program, because if I don't have a program, I don't know where we're going to go, do I? All right, okay. Well done, guys, and everybody else. Thank you very much. I'm just stepping back up onto the stage now to... Ha, 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 ha. Right, what we're going to do at the very beginning, if I can sort of go through this with you, we're going to do the news and the travel, and then you'll hear an announcement that says, from Shrewsbury, da-da-da, carols in the square. You'll probably then hear the band striking up with Jingle Bells, okay, as we did before. So it's that one line in, and then a big rousing chorus of Jingle Bells. Short one, short Jingle Bells, right? And then you'll probably hear me say, or something like, from the heart of Shropshire, from Shrewsbury's town centre, we'd like to wish you a, and then you scream at the top of your voice, Merry Christmas, okay? And then we go on with carols in the square, right through until 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, if we could finish with Jingle Bells again, that'd be rather nice. Thank you very much. So shall we, as we hit 6 o'clock, have a little bit of a practice and see how loud you are, because they might need to turn the microphones down a little bit. So it'll be, from the heart of Shropshire, from the town centre in Shrewsbury, we'd like to wish you... Merry Christmas! Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. All right, so that's the form for that one. And then we'll crack on with the carols. Normally, as you see in your carol booklet, okay, it may well be as we get towards the end that I might have to skip one, or I might skip one as we get to about 20 to 7, looking at the clock to try and make things work, so we finish at 7 o'clock with a carol and then Jingle Bells. All right, so we may skip one as we get nearer to 7 o'clock. So keep an eye on me and listen out, and I'll let you know where we're going with it. If you want to text, if anybody wants to text, 81333. Start your text with Shrop, please. S-H-R-O-P. If you don't, it won't land. It'll be going around the ether forever. We will not get it. So start your text with Shrop, please. Text to charge at your standard message rate. They are not part of a bundle, okay? And if you want to text your friends now, wherever they may be, they can see it on that link, which is carolsinthesquare.com. carolsinthesquare.com. Right, okay. I think we've also tonight going to get a little bit of help from Martin, our town crier. So every so often he'll ring his bell, which is good. And you can't miss him with the kit that he's got and the size of him, let's face it. 7'2.5". The half is very important. There we are. So we'll get to that in a minute or two. What we're going to do then, we're going to put the radio on now for you so you can hear it. You'll hear the Carols in the Square jingle, and then I'll start you off with the Merry Christmas lark, and away we go, right? So Carols in the Square jingle, then straight into Jingle Bells. I'll give you a shout. Right, so we'll listen then.
We writing these latest convictions, which relate four soldiers, including 19-year-old Simon Tipper from Stourbridge. His brother Mark says justice has been a long time coming.
Finally found what we've always wanted, which is justice and closure on this terrible day. No one can know how much pain has been suffered over the last 37 years by all of the four families, plus the other boys who were injured that day. It's been a long time. It's taken its toll on the families.
The boss of the Stoke-on-Trent based online gambling firm Bet365 has been awarded a pay package worth £320 million. The bumper salary confirms Denise Coates' position as the UK's highest paid executive. Here's Suiting Chan.
Denise Coates was awarded a £276 million salary plus dividends in the year to the end of March. It's the highest amount ever paid to the chief executive of a British company, surpassing the previous record of £265 million that Miss Coates set a year earlier. Bet365, which also owns Stoke City Football Club, made a profit before tax of £791 million in the last financial year. But it comes as the industry faces mounting criticism for not doing enough to deal with problem gambling and addiction.
The Shrewsbury sixth former has won a contest to design a medal for the town's 10K challenge next year. 17-year-old William Cowper's medal features Charles Darwin and Shrewsbury School, where cross-country running as a competitive sport is thought to have started 200 years ago. More than 2,000 runners are expected to take part in the 10K in Shrewsbury in March. William among them. That's BBC Radio Shropshire News at 6:05.
Travel news from BBC Radio Shropshire, helping you get where you need to be.
Truly busy in Shrewsbury this evening, just ahead of Carol's in the Square. Various restrictions to make you aware of High Street, Walcott and Porter Street are all closed for the event. Mystery parking, Abbeyford and the Frankwell car parks. The Square is closed all day as well. Also, roads looking extremely busy. Abbeyford Gate Street, also delays at Old Parts Way, so last extra time if you are heading towards the area. Better news in Telford though, we did have problems with Hollinswood Interchange, but the northbound slip road on towards the A442 Queensway was closed. Looks like all restrictions have been lifted there. Extremely slow towards Charlton on the A41, that's because of road works that's affecting the journey towards the roundabout, nearly 5 towards Western and the Lizard. And queues ongoing on the A45A to head away from Chent roundabout towards Ford, that's all because of road works. You see a problem in the corner, Sino 330 123, there's 550, Erica Dancer, BBC Radio, Shropshire Travel.
Carol's in the Square with Eric Smith and Claire Ashford on BBC Radio Shropshire. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Good evening from Shrewsbury Town Centre, right here in the heart of Shropshire. It's Carols in the Square 2019. We have hundreds and hundreds of people here to all wish you Merry Christmas! Oh yes, this is where it really starts. Wednesday the 18th of December. It was raining. It's raining a little bit now, but lots and lots of people braving the weather here to bring you Carols in the Square 2019. We've got the Shrewsbury Brass Band, we've got the Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir, these brave, stalwart gentlemen who are standing out in the rain to help us along with the singing. And as I said, hundreds and hundreds of people here with their brollies and their Macs, but never daunted. They're going to be singing their hearts out with the carols from now until 7. With me is Claire Ashford, who is the queen of the text and the emails.
Good evening. Please feel free to text 81333, put Shrop at the beginning of your text. And you can email claire.ashford@bbc.co.uk. No I in Claire. Thank you very much.
We're going to start you off with our first carol tonight, the first of many in our carol sheets here in the Square in Shrewsbury. And this is Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Mercy,
think you're singing better than ever this year. That was wonderful. What a great start. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. I know we've got many people in the audience here with gloved hands, so you wouldn't necessarily hear a round of applause. But if you give a nice big cheer for the Shrewsbury Brass Band and our Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir, please. Thank you. Steve Gittins is their conductor, the musical director of the Shrewsbury Brass Band. Right, Claire, let's make a start. We've got lots to get through.
We have Teresa and Marissa managed to get in the front row tonight. Hello, where are you? Wave. Thank you. Hello to Sheila Lewis and Sarah Mountford. Can they sing loudly so that I can hear them in Maidley? That's Sheila's sister Jan. Hello to Gail, Jamie, Brenda and Trevor who are in the square tonight. Merry Christmas, everyone. And Tim Maloney says, as we are all gathered here this evening, we should take a moment to reflect on that one small miracle we couldn't celebrate Christmas without. The credit card.
Quite right, too. Right, let's move on to number 2 on your carol sheets. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for Carols in the Square, live on BBC Radio Shropshire, It Came Upon the Midnight Clear. Upon the Midnight Clear on Carols in the Square on BBC Radio Shropshire. The square is chock-a-block again tonight. Thank you for coming out on a filthy rainy night here in Shropshire. But never mind, I hope we're putting you into the Christmas spirit at home and anywhere else around the world. And if you've got Shropshire connections, well, Claire's your girl. She's got lots and lots to do here.
Happy birthday, 47th, to my good dog walking friend, Tracy Haskins from Newport. Best wishes from Steve and Basil and Baxter. We'll be singing in the square from 6. The dogs may be howling along at home. Let's hope so.
Sound like the Hound of the
Who was that
Baskervilles.
doing a token dog impression? This is from Kerry and Rich. Says we got the keys an hour ago. Sadly, we're not there tonight because we just bought a house. We'll be there next year. And we'll return with Luke, who is helping us move in. And hello to Kate Hicks and Flatbees, busy studying at University in Liverpool. Miss not having you with us tonight.
Right. Lots of people listening elsewhere, here, there, and around the world to Carols in the Square on BBC Radio Shropshire. And you're going to entertain them, I hope, now with one of the favourite carols, I think, of all time. Make this a good one, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Silent Night. thank you for that. That was really rather nice. I can actually, while I can't hear you individually, I can see, looking at you, some of you really getting into that one, the spirit of Christmas and Silent Night. This is Carols in the Square on BBC Radio Shropshire. Claire Ashford has got lots more things to say.
And as we know, lots of people listen around the world, so quick plug for the website, which is carolsinthesquare.com. And hello if you are listening abroad. A couple of mentions here. We're watching Carols in the Square live from our home in Hamburg. Want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and would like to greet Sonia from Trevelyan House, Sam and Chris from Middle Farm Cottages, and all the lovely people in Shrewsbury. That's you, which remains our favourite holiday destination. Tessa and John Bauman.
That's Hamburg in Germany. They're listening loud and clear.
Another one in Germany here, near Dusseldorf. Big hello to niece Rachel, who should be in the crowd. Hello, Rachel. Send my love to sister Annette, wishing them all a very happy Christmas, and that is from Lynn.
Hello, Rachel. Yes? Oh, there, I can see you as well, right in the middle there. Well done, you. All right, let's move on then. Number 4 on your carol sheet, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Shrewsbury Brass Band, the Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir, and thousands of people now in the square at the first Noel. I thought we'd finished. I wasn't paying full attention. I do apologise.
No problem, Eric. You're enjoying yourself, that's amazing.
I'm loving it. I'm thrilled, mate. It's great under here. I do apologise. That's dreadful of me, wasn't it, really? I was put off by the sheer beauty of Victoria McCabe, who is standing next to me, who plays my daughter in pantomime again this year. I hope she doesn't want money when she really does decide to get married. Tell everybody, Victoria, what you were doing in the summer.
Oh, I was working on Jersey Boys. That was fantastic. It was great fun.
On a cruise ship?
Yeah, it was lovely.
In which part of the world?
We did a little bit of Caribbean and a little bit of Alaska as well.
See what I mean? Hey, the life of an entertainer. All right? And Victoria's back with us in Shropshire for pantomime, I think, 3 years now?
Yeah, this is my fourth, actually.
Fourth year?
Yeah.
All right, okay, right. We're going to do one to Royal Davis City, and Victoria's going to do the first line for us in a moment or two, and I will pay attention. Claire has still... scared the living daylights out of her every time I mention her name. Claire's got some more mentions to do, I think, as well. Is the computer not playing very well for you today?
Hello to Grandma, Uncle Glyn, Auntie Wendy, Evan and Layla in New Zealand from Jenkins family and Cocots. And say hi to Penny and Jan here in the square from Adelaide, Australia. Bit of a difference in temperature. Yeah. Also, unable to be in Shrewsbury for Christmas this year, sending lots of love and best wishes from Toronto, Canada, to all my family and friends from Keith Mottram.
Hey! There
Hello!
You go. The Brollies are going inside out down there as well. Having a real good time. Right. Interesting, in Australia, of course, it's probably 10 or 11 hours ahead. Canada, and that way they're behind us, so the middle of the afternoon and times like that for them if they go west. Move you slightly that way, Victoria. Right, what we're going to do now, listen very carefully, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so that you concentrate on this one. And I will. I'll try. We're going to do the first verse, slightly different this year. We're going to do the first verse will be Victoria. The second verse will be only the choir. And then the rest of it, all of us. Is that all right? First verse, Victoria. Second verse, the choir, to feature our Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir. And then third verse, the rest of us and the band, for once in Royal Davis City. So we'll get the notes, and here we go.
Once in Royal David City stood a lowly cattle shed, where a mother laid her baby in a manger for his bed. And Mary was that mother mild, and Jesus Christ, her little child.
And our wonderful Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir. Thank you very much. Thank you, my love. Bless you. Thank you. And to all of you and the Shrewsbury Brass Band as well. That sounded fantastic. Didn't that sound really lovely? All right, we got lots more to do. We've got texts and emails and everything else to take care of. Claire's got some more.
Shrewsbury Musical Theatre Company Get Your Wiggle On are in the square and loving life. Let's hear you then. Is that it? Is that the best you can do?
Is that it? Come on, let's hear you.
There we go. Wonderful.
Well done.
Merry Christmas and all the best for Jess, Safe Places Shropshire team. We appreciate all who've taken up this wonderful community. Many thanks. Merry Christmas to all of you. Ruby, Ann, Joe and Jess.
Let's move on to carol number 6 on your song sheets. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Carols in the Square, live on BBC Radio Shropshire and in the bleak midwinter.
In
I hardly dare speak in case I missed it, in case I missed the end, but that's only 2 verses, so we're all right with that one. Okay, right, we are about halfway through our wonderful Carols in the Square for 2019. The rain is sort of holding off a little bit. It's just coming down occasionally, but here we are, live in the square in Shrewsbury, and it's packed all the way round with people enjoying the spirit of Christmas on this Wednesday, the 18th of December. More, Claire.
A shout out to Helen Dart, happy Christmas, lots of love, Philippa and Nick. And wishing my wonderful wife, Pippa, a very happy Christmas and another wonderful year together. Lots of love from Nick. And a shout out to Mum Helen and Stepdad Andy. Have a wonderful Christmas. Can't wait to see you Christmas Eve. Love you both, from Abby.
Oh, very good, very good. Right, number 7 on your song sheets, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good King Wenceslas. Wenceslas. I'd like to say thank you before we go any further to any number of people who put this event on here. It's not just BBC Radio Shropshire, we're a small part of this. We've got our guys down here doing all the technical stuff, but it's the Shropshire Council, it's the police, it's St John, it's the helpers, it's the street pastors, it's everybody who comes together to make this event what it is every year. And I know the weather's not brilliant, but what do you expect? It's December in Shropshire, here we are. If the weather was better, it would be good. But we're doing all right. So far, so good tonight for Carols in the Square 2019. You got any more, Claire? Do you want to do a couple more?
I have.
Of course I am.
Of course I have.
Yeah, go on then.
This is for Bodie River. He's a gorgeous little boy. He can't wait for Dingley Bells. Also, a special hello to Annie and Mark Hambley. Very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from Tom and Rosie. Well done to all the brave souls out in this rain. From Jason in Market Trumpton. And hi to Georgia Dean, Kelsey Vermeulen, I hope I've got that right, Vermeulen Roberts, and Meg O'Keefe. Merry Christmas.
It's coming up 25 to 7. This is Carols in the Square on BBC Radio Shropshire. We're going to sing our next carol on the sheet. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, while shepherds watched their flocks by night.
Angel of the Lord
shops there, flocks by night. A little reminder that when you finish at Carols in the Square here, the shops are open in Shrewsbury Town Centre till 9 o'clock. The market is open until 9. They are listening to you in the market hall right now. Well, that's very good. I think perhaps we could, after 3, wish them Merry Christmas. Just Merry Christmas. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas! Oh, they're all sitting there eating in the market hall and getting their sprouts and thinking that's rather wonderful. Thank you. Well done. And something else you might want to think about, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, tonight, till 9 o'clock in St Mary's Church, top of Pride Hill, turn right on St Mary's Street. There's the church. There is a light installation from Andy McEwen. And it is absolutely amazing. It'll blow your mind. So go and have a look at that before you go home tonight, right? It's on till 9 o'clock in St Mary's, on St Mary's Street. Claire?
Evan has sent an email. This is Evan Evans. We'll be at Carols in the Square for the 3rd year running. Please wish my wonderful wife, Tess, a very happy Christmas and season's greetings to everyone. Hello to Helen and Katie Day, who are here singing along. Also hello to Alex and Toby in the crowd, from Ross and Steve watching online, keeping dry. And a Merry Christmas to Mum and Sister Deb Ellams, who are singing Carols in the Square. Love, Steph and Jen.
When we started this about 20 years ago, we decided that we would pack it with as many carols as possible, right? We sometimes shorten them, sometimes inadvertently shorten them. By me not paying full attention, I do apologise again. I'll have to pay for that in cakes tomorrow at work. But we pack it full of carols, so we're going to do another one straight off. Get you singing, really nice and loud. Come on now. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. Tell you what, this is sounding wonderful tonight. It really is. You are on top form tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you. And our wonderful Shrewsbury Brass Band as well, and the Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir. Didn't they sound great when they did that second verse of Once in Royal David City? Magic stuff. Well done. This is Carols in the Square on BBC Radio Shropshire. Claire's got loads of messages.
Hello to Steve and Carol watching live. Hello to Ros and Steve in Telford. Toby and I are singing our hearts out, wishing you were here in the square with us. Merry Christmas. Lots of love to Mum and Dad, any of the teaching crowd from Mount Pleasant Primary School who are in the crowd, from Alice, Tim and James Brown listening in Manchester. And Kath in Bulgaria says hello to Cliff, Carol, Gwenda and Paul. And lots of love to all family and friends.
BBC Radio Shropshire, carols in the square. Thousands of people in the square are about to launch into Unto Us a Boy is Born. Boys and girls, you are so up for it tonight. I think what we'll do something slightly different with the next one. Okay? This is Away in a Manger. What I'm going to do is ask the band to play it quietly. Yeah? Down he goes. What I'm going to do is ask you to do something special. Ladies, sing the first verse. Ladies only. This is your time to shine. This is your time to show them how you do it, all right? Don't be shy now. Shall I bring you a microphone separately? Bit of a solo down here. Ladies first verse, gentlemen second verse. Ooh. Here's a competition, eh? And then all together with the third verse. And gentlemen, our choir will help you out. So girls, you've got a lot to go for here, right? So the band are going to play it quietly. Ladies first verse, gentlemen second, then everybody the third, for Away in a Manger. Let's have a big cheer for the ladies. Let's have a big cheer for the gentlemen. And all of you. You did so well with that. Thank you. That's Away in a Manger. Right, we're going to skip one. We're going to go to carol number 13 in a minute, but let's do some more things from Claire here.
A message from Will Carter as an ex-member of the band. It's great to be hearing them once again at Carrollton Square. I'm watching from home tonight, and everyone is sounding good. Lots of love from Kate and Labrador Charlie in Brussels to Steve and Dalmatian Luna in Shrewsbury. We're singing along and thinking of you. And Karen Maloney, Tim and I will be in the square once again with our dear friends Shirley and John. Can you give a big shout out to their son Stephen, wife Tanya and son Brogan, who will be listening online from Ireland.
Ireland, brilliant stuff. All right, so we're going on to carol number 13 now. This is where we dodge about a bit because we're looking at the clock and we finish carols in the square at 7 o'clock. So carol number 13, ladies and gentlemen, God rest ye merry gentlemen. Well done. God rest ye merry gentlemen. Right, we're going to do Ding Dong Merrily on High in a minute, but again, we've got quite a few more that Claire's got, some messages and texts and emails and all sorts of things
Hello
here.
to Sue from St George's, wants to say hello to Dave, Carol and Grace and wishes you a Merry Christmas. Hello to everyone in the square, our families and everyone around the world, especially our family in Australia. Sandra, Vic, Patsy, Kev, Carol and Mick. From Tony and Dorothy, a very happy Christmas. Hello to George, Vanessa, Charlotte and Nanny. And a massive shout out to the First Shrewsbury Scout group who are braving the weather and belting some tunes out.
Where are you? First Shrewsbury Scout group. They've gone home. Where? At the back? At the back? Oh, you're there at the back. You're very quiet. Goodness gracious me. Was it last year or was it the year before? I thought we had a proposal. It was a bit like Crocodile Dundee at the back and the message came. Yeah. Tell her I love her. Tell her I love her. And it came over the top. Right, okay. We're going to do... Oh, Martin, come forward, sir. Don't hide at the back, Martin. Not that you could. Here he is. Excuse me, would you give Martin a nice big cheer? Martin Wood, our town crier. Complete with weather-resistant gear.
Yes, my new tent.
Martin can always tell when it's snowing before anybody else. Right. I get the ground frost. Yeah, I do. Quite right. Yeah, quite right. Okay. He's got the bell, which is what we need for this next one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, carols in the square in Shrewsbury Town Centre and Ding Dong Merrily on High. and a whole host of people here, and the brass band, and our Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir, and Ding Dong Merrily on High. Thank you, Martin. Give Martin a nice big cheer. Merry Christmas. Right, Claire, you got a few more.
Yes, I want to say hello to all the countries around the world listening online. The USA, Germany, South Africa, New Zealand, Sweden, Belgium, Italy, and Kuwait. Merry Christmas, Eric and Claire, from Chris G, from Salop Design, with Debbie, Anne and John. Can you hear us singing in the square? No, we need to be louder. There they are, waving. All my love to Anne and Philip Beeston of Newport, who are singing along at home and listen each year. Merry Christmas from Trace in Madeley. And hello, greetings from our toasty warm lounge in Bellevue in Shrewsbury. We normally brave the square, but we're staying in and tuned in with a live feed from the square. Merry Christmas from the Eatons and the Trevelyan family.
We are going to move on very quickly with something that is not in your carol sheet, but you will know it well. A very quick rendition, if we can, please, of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rather good. Right, very quickly, a few more, and then we're going to do "O Come All Ye Faithful."
Merry Christmas, Rose and Tom. I hope you tinkers sort out the Yorkshires for Christmas Day. Love from Mr. Not the Real Sean Connery, Man and Niall. Wish my lovely Jonathan a Merry Christmas. We have recently bought our first home together in Shrewsbury. This is our first of many carols in the square to come from Laura.
Right then, the Shrewsbury Brass Band, the Male Voice Choir, and all these people in the square in Shrewsbury. A carol's in the square, and "O Come All Ye Faithful." to say thank you to everybody who's here tonight, to say thank you to Shrewsbury Town Council who've put this on with us here in the square in Shrewsbury once again, the Shrewsbury Brass Band, the Shrewsbury Male Voice Choir, and hundreds of people in the square. To finish off with Jingle Bells. Tomorrow morning on BBC Radio Shropshire. Will you give a nice big cheer for our choir and our band here, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much. And thank you for coming in what's been a bit of a dicky night for the weather, but we'll do it all again next year for Carols in the Square 2020. Enjoy your night. Good night, God bless.
We love you all very much. Thank you.